Hello everyone and welcome to Mentos Plays The Binding of Isaac episode 14. Today we're going to make a run through with Judas, my second favorite character. If I recall correctly, he has not beaten Satan yet. I know he hasn't beaten Isaac yet, so depending on the run that we got put together, we'll be going after one of those two today. Whichever one I feel is more likely we're going to win against. Well, if we can win against Isaac, we can win against Satan, but if we can win against Isaac, I would rather fight against him and save Satan for maybe a worse run. We get the Peeper first, which isn't a great item, but it's something that's going to help us along. My headset is kind of sitting awkwardly on my head right now because I accidentally just sliced my ear while I was shaving. Gotta love when that happens. We'll play this a couple times, see if we can get anything good out of it. 3 cents isn't going to do us too much good so far. And we get 2 cents back, so we'll play it 2 more times. We get a pill, which could be good. Bad gas, not great. And one more play. Okay. So we didn't lose much. We lost 3 cents. We didn't get anything out of it, though. And now let's go fight our boss. This is going to be Gemini. Going to be very easy. Now I see this tinted rock here. I kind of wish I hadn't spent the bomb to go into the secret room. That turned out worthless for us, but hindsight is 20/20, eh? And we're gonna knock out this little Gemini dude here. It's been a few days since I recorded it, actually. I was going to after I got the day off work yesterday, put up an extra episode, but I started playing The Last of Us, and that kind of ended up eating up my time a bit. Range down, not great. Health up. Is this still health up? It is. Cool. And we get the range up. So, a net gain of 2 health on the first item room is actually awesome as Judas. The range up counteracted the range down, so we're actually dead even there. And let's take a look in this curse room. Profit a spirit heart out of it. Those rooms might not always be worth it, but when they are, they at least make it a fair trade for you. Which is more often than not, I would say. Still don't have a bomb to blow that up with, but oh well, we'll go down to the next floor. Definitely a good start. Judas is the kind of character who health is his main issue to begin with, so picking up 2 health ups for one of the best Mom's Coin purses I've had is not a bad thing. Forever alone, the weaker of the 2 attack flies, but it's something at least. Kind of hoping we can get a deal with the devil, maybe a Mom's Knife or Brimstone for the sake of some good damage up, or else maybe later get a Polyphemus or Quad Shot or something that's going to help us. Obviously we're going to roll with whatever we can get, but the better items we can get, the more chance we have of taking this run to the Cathedral instead of to Sheol. It is actually kind of confusing since Wrath of the Lamb. I think this is the first time I've reset my save since then. It is kind of confusing having 2 possible end routes and trying to keep track of it all when you already have all the achievements unlocked. But it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. We've only beaten Isaac twice. That's with Blue Baby and Isaac. We got a Spirit Heart for the half one loss, as well as a couple cents that we got already in bombs. None of the rooms on the basement really worry me, even though I did take damage on this floor. There's the shop if we get some more money. I could look for the secret room with 2 bombs. There are only 2 spots where it's likely to be so far. But I'm not sure if that's something I want to do just yet. This room can be tricky, but we managed to make it work. Now we just need to kill one of these and they're all done. We get a 3rd bomb out of the deal, as well as a key. Shoot out all this fire in case there's any money in it. A couple of spiders shouldn't hurt me. Of course, we still need some no damage achievements, so the higher damage we can get, the better chance we get at those. You know what, with 7 cents and 3 bombs, I'm going to take a look right here. That's not it. We might go look for elsewhere. Pin is awesome. I would rather fight him than a horseman any day. one of the easiest bosses in the game by a long shot, mostly because he can kill himself just as easily as you can kill him. Range up isn't all that great, but we're going to come in here, and we're going to pick up the mark. Damage up is great, it's 2 points of damage, not just 1, so it's one of my preferred damage upgrades. We do get the dime that opens up the shop for us. We could use a bomb to check for the secret room and get this chest, I believe. I put it like right here. We get both. 2 more bombs out of the deal, and 3 more cents isn't really worth it, but at least we got a decent trade for our money. And Steam sale, you know what, we'll pick it up. It's still a seller too. We still got at least 2 more shops that are going to be worthwhile. So that'll make it much easier to afford. Hopefully getting something good out of there. And we're going to ignore that last room down there because I don't feel like backtracking all the way, and head down to the next floor. Caves 1, the damage up is good. Judas doesn't need it as much as some characters, but never hurts to have more damage. We'll go through this room. Nothing all that great in here so far. Maybe the drop from the end of the room will be worth it. Otherwise we just have to hope we don't take damage, or else this is a complete waste of time. I do kind of wish I had waited till Book of Belial was charged, just because these guys can be a pain when you don't have quite high enough damage. They're dropping pretty quick. And at this point this room should not be an issue. Not to say that there's no chance of me taking damage, but there we go. We got more than enough money for the shop. We're going to ignore the curse room for now, mostly because if I can, I want to get the no damage achievement for this floor, and if I go in the curse room, that's going to counteract that. So we are going to skip over that for now. If we take a hit of damage, then I might come back and take a look in there. But for right now, we're doing pretty well on avoiding damage. We got Chubb as our boss, not who I would have picked, but he's not too difficult of a boss. And this is the one that's going to spawn his little green nubs, which aren't quite the same as the new ones in Wrath of the Lamb. Because these ones just fire shots like the red ones, they're just champions. We do have the speed to outrun Chubb, so we don't have too much to worry about on this fight. Just gotta keep going a little bit longer, one more hit. Oh my god! Of all the ways to take damage, it was that right there. And you know what, we're gonna go crazy, we're gonna pick up Mom's Knife, go 3 Spirit Hearts only, and we're in good shape now, even though I did take that damage when it became much more important very soon afterwards. This is an awesome room, because we're gonna get a lot of money for free. We now have more than enough money to buy out the full price items from each shop going forward. Cursed room is now a bit more off the table than it used to be because I need to conserve these spirit hearts until I can get some more red hearts. But we've also got the knife now, so we're going to be taking less damage than we would have otherwise. Compass, and you know what, we'll buy a spirit heart just for the sake of having it. So we're in pretty good shape going forward. We got the compass, we got Mom's Knife, decent damage from the pentagram, the mark, Judas base damage, and Mom's Knife. And we are kind of rolling along here. Infestation doesn't help me all that much. I hope I'm not getting hit enough to where it matters. But it's still a nice thing to have, because when we do take damage, it's going to give us a little bit more damage to the enemies. You know what, I am going to actually trade that Spirit Heart I just bought to go into the Curse Room. It could turn out with Spirit of the Night or something, since we already took damage from that one last nub. Troll Bomb, not really all that worth it. By all that worth it, I mean not worth it whatsoever, but, you know. We'll bomb our way out of here so we don't take another heart of damage. We're in good shape. It doesn't really worry me to be rolling on this few health. So, we'll just keep on moving forward. We're done with this floor completely. Next item that I would love to get, a Polyphemus. Just go ahead and give me massive damage. We need a key to go to anywhere though. This room should not be an issue. I still took damage though, great. A+ on effort. I would like to get these guys to blow up this chest for me. Would you shoot a bullet? Thank you. And now you die. Justice. It's gonna give us a key, a bomb, and a coin. That gets us to the item room. And let's see what we got in here. Unicorn horn, not interested. I'll pick it up so I don't have it anymore. And actually, we're gonna take the unicorn horn downwards. So I want to go to that arcade down there and see if I can get a blood bag without sacrificing any health. Another key, so the shop is now open to us. And this will be a bomb. I don't know what I just did to dodge all that, but it works for me. And we will take on a couple hits of this. We should be able to get 4 plays. And we did get the blood bag. Perfect. So essentially our item room held a health upgrade for us. I am more than okay with that. Of course, without the Polaroid unlock, there's really no benefit to us staying in Spirit Hearts only at any point in the game. We know there's no greed in the shop because he's over there on the mini-map. Or because there's a mini-boss over there on the mini-map, I should say. With this amount of bombs, I kind of wish I had taken Guppy when I had the chance, but that's kind of a big use of time, so I don't mind too much not having it. This other blood bank might interest me, but we'll see what we get on the rest of the floor. And we're going to come in here. We got battery, sure. And Spirit Heart, and we might as well buy a key, make sure we can go into both places on the next floor. We are going to use a bomb to get the 6 cents that were trapped over here. We're going to be fighting Gluttony. Hopefully he's going to give us less than 3. Nope, another Spirit Heart and a Red Heart. That does mean that I can play this an extra time. So nothing yet. We might come back for that if it's not too much backtracking in the long run. 6 cents for a bomb is a pretty good trade, especially since I have the Steam sale. That's about double the value of a bomb in the shop. Gonna come up here to this boss trap room, fill up our health in the meantime. There we go. Things are dying pretty quickly, that makes me happy. We got a speed up, not great, but I'm going to take it. I will use Book of Belial. Oops, I should not have done that because I just killed Monstro in 1 hit. So now I kind of have to sit here and delay against Larry Jr. long enough to get some charges on it. Peeper's Eye might make that impossible. Yep. So, we got 2 more hearts in there. We're going to come in this curse room real quick. Spirit Hearts, so we come out exactly where we were. So now the hard question is, how do I go about making sure that I have Book of Belial charged for the boss, or does it really matter if I have one for the boss? I'm thinking that it doesn't really matter. Oh, come on, Peeper. It pushed it once, and I thought it was out of the way and I was going to be safe, and then it did it again. So you know what, I think we don't really need a Book of Belial charge for the boss. I'm not going to delay in this next room. We're just going to go ahead and take it out quickly. We will get a charge pretty shortly after the fight begins if I need it. But right now we're tearing Peep apart. Get a Tears Up. Not really what I would have hoped for, but it's something at least. Strength card is going to give us an extra play on that blood bank. I'm not going to take the time to run to the blood bank, run up here, grab the hearts from the boss trap room, run back. We're going to give it 3 more plays, and that's going to be our last chance for it. If I had known there would be another blood bank, I would have kept the unicorn horn with me to charge it up a bit. Pop the strength card. 1, 2, 3 plays, and we don't get anything out of it. Let's blow it up, see what we get from that. Spirit heart, half a red heart, and a nickel. So we came out ahead anyway. It was worth the time to travel up there, I would say. Now down to the depths, where we have yet another chance at a no damage achievement. Not having any kind of flight kind of worries me, especially if we get Necropolis and the masks. But if we can get the regular depths, I shouldn't have too much of a problem of pulling off getting no damage with this kind of run. We'll see what happens though. Shop is right below us. We do get the depths, so we have a chance. That was way closer than I would have liked it to be. Mom's Knife is both great and horrible against those knights. Greed, I kind of had a feeling, but he's going to die in one hit. And our Mom's Knife is actually surprisingly high damage. And I know we got a couple of damage upgrades before it, and Judas has good base damage, but to be killing most anything we can run into, including mini-bosses in one hit, is something you don't normally run across this early without getting something big like a Polyphemus or Quad Shot to stack with the knife. I was hoping those two would kill each other. Missed that shot. There we go. Another Spirit Heart or Pillows of range up. That's good. Damage does stack a bit from range ups in Mom's Knife. It's nothing huge, but it's enough to make a difference. And we could go over to that library. We'll consider it as we move through more of the floor. That was close timing. Use a bomb there, get 2 more. Use a bomb here to get over to the next room. And we got some Champion Fistula that are going to spawn some bombs for us. Not really worried on this one. Just got to make sure I keep my distance, and we are good. Our boss is right through here. That was very easy to find. Oh. That was kind of a crappy situation. The Fallen, that's actually really good. We almost just killed him in one hit, which is still baffling to me. We get the Pact, which is even more damage. Spirit of the Night is in here, but it's not worth going to 0 health, so I'm going to stick with not flying for now. Hopefully we'll get another chance at something before the end of the game, but if not, flying isn't all important after this floor, so really a lot of things, the ladder, the flight, they do lose quite a bit of their value after the depths. There are no holes in the womb. There are still things that you can fly over, but especially the ladder is pretty much worthless once you finish the depths. Another one of these rooms, which I wouldn't be surprised if I took damage on, but made it through. Curse room is going to give us, not curse room, challenge room is going to give us a gray chest. We might as well have got more than enough damage where this doesn't worry me whatsoever. I might make my way over to the library just so I might be able to get like 1 Spirit Heart out of it. I'm not interested in keeping a Book of Revelations, but to use it once I think is worth a key. And there we go. Nothing dropped after the room. That's kind of disappointing. After this next floor, we can just kind of speed through things, especially if we can find the map in the next shop. We know we won't be fighting Greed in the next shop, at least, because Greed nor Super Greed can appear in the same room on the 2 consecutive floors. So we can't fight either of them next floor. Of course, the exception to that rule is if you get an XL floor, in which case the XL floor is counted as the second floor of the group. So if you fought Greed on, Caves 2 and then you go down to Depths XL, then you do still have a chance of fighting Greed there. But that's not a situation we can run across, so we are safe. And let's go down to the Depths Part 2. So far, this is feeling to me like it's going to be an Isaac run. Unless something changes in terms of how I feel my damage is going, that's probably what's going to happen. Get some of these asshole masks. But with the damage we're doing, they aren't nearly the threat they are normally. Don't want Curse Skull by any means. These guys are no different than the Vs. You know, with 24 bombs, 3 keys, we're going to use a bomb to blow this up and get this golden chest. And we get Fate. We got Flying. Excellent. This is the first time I've seen Fate from a golden chest in more runs than I can count. So now that's going to cost us half a Spirit Heart. We might as well go in here, get an extra 1.5 out of it. Head over to this boss trap room, which we might not be able to go into. I'm forgetting for some reason if Eternal Hearts count toward the boss trap rooms. Balls of Steel. So Eternal Hearts are very confusing mechanically. Like, yeah, they don't count toward the boss trap room. That's an HP and damage up, I'll take that. Just one hit chub. But yeah, Eternal Hearts are one of the more confusing items in the game. Just because if you use a blood bank, they get taken first before red hearts. Unless you have all spirit hearts, then they don't get taken, spirit hearts do. You got, if you have, I'm gonna pick up Bum Friend, I usually don't, but Devil Card is much more valuable. But, like I was saying, the Eternal Hearts, if you take them to a blood bank when you have red hearts, they count as a red heart and get taken first. If you only have spirit hearts, they get taken last. If you've got spirit hearts left and an eternal heart and you lose all your spirit hearts, that takes away your life. You don't get to live off the eternal heart. There's so many like intricate little mechanics with the eternal hearts. They're one of the harder things to remember exactly how they're going to work at a given point. But lesson learned, they do not count against you for boss trap rooms. It's good to know. And we get a key, which is going to give us Ghost Baby as our final item. Not great, but you know what? With this run, I don't need anything else to drop, and I'm going to easily be able to beat whichever route I take. I think I probably will go with Isaac on this run, unless I lose a lot of health, I think is really the defining factor here. My damage is going to be fine through to the late game at this point. My ability to play shouldn't change, which means that the only thing that could happen is I could have a room that could go very badly, lose a lot of health, and not feel like I would have enough to beat Isaac. I don't really see that happening, but it's something that could happen. Red Mom is probably the easiest thing we could be fighting right now. We'll pop the Devil card instead of the Book of Belial, just because I hit Q, not space. Oh god. That was really close. So now Red Patch versus Mom's Pearl. Mom's Pearl is definitely more useful to us. And Bad Gas is oddly enough more useful than the Magician card. Down we go to Utero Part 1. We're going to go to the right, I'm guessing. Of course, any money we come across we want to give to Bum Friend. Just walk this guy into our knife, take him out nice and easily. It's a good thing to know which enemies cause damage on contact and which don't. It makes using Mom's knife much different than if you didn't know the difference there. So the boss is going to be down and to the right, not up and to the right like I had guessed. Not really a big deal. Like I said, we aren't really at much of a threat on this floor. We get a pill, which is Bad Trip, unfortunately. Demon Beggar, I might come back for you. Pinky Eye, no thanks. I don't really know what the Demon Beggar could give me. I guess he could give me an Angel Room item. Maybe he could drop a Sacred Heart or something. But is it really all that worth the time? I can't for the life of me remember if Bad Trip counts against you for no damage. So I'm kind of going to avoid going to Demon Beggar or the Curse Room in case it does not. I know the Devil Room counts against it, but it might be Krampus. Nope. Nothing I would be interested in either way. And so down to Utero Part 2. And we're going to go right since we got Curse of Darkness here, unfortunately. Pop this open. We do have a boss trap room, although I'm not going to be able to really make use of that. Swing, kill. This run is going outstandingly well. Oh man, I thought that was going to take a bomb fly to the face right there. Mom's heart is not going to be even the slightest bit of an issue. Although I just got trolled by my items. Okay. And we do have homing bombs. I kind of forgot about that actually. But honestly, it makes literally next to no difference because Mom's heart is dead already, and we get Mama's boy. Perfect. Perfect, could not have asked for more. Up we go to the Cathedral where the boss might be kind of really close. It's kind of looking like it's going to be a really roundabout path, maybe. But I don't really see it being... Well, I guess it could be to the left. I guess it is now that I see that this is a dead end. I've always wondered why there aren't no damage achievements for the late game floors for Sheol, Cathedral, and the chest. It seems like with there being one for every other floor, there should be one for these ones. Get a key. Chain reaction of the best type. Go up here. Everything is going to die very quickly beneath my blade. Loki almost just died in one hit. Loki is a surprisingly hardy boss. And we will come in here, and Isaac is going to drop very easily. I don't really even have to worry about the damage I'm taking. We're just going to kind of stand here and spam the knife in. There's no reason not to. Our health is still off the screen. We unlock Curved Horn. And you unlock something icky in the basement. Cool. And so with that, we have finished our third defeat of Isaac, which puts us one half of the way to the Polaroid. We have 3 out of 6 characters done with both the Cathedral and Sheol, and we are making our progress right along when it comes to getting back to Platinum God here, especially getting that no damage achievement picked up. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was definitely a fun one to record. Very short one actually, now I look at it. Surprisingly shorter than most Cathedral runs. But thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Any comments, likes, subscriptions, anything to help out would be much appreciated. And thank you for your time. Have a good one, everyone.